This is a haunted house story time. For the past 3 days, this man had been smelling a burnt hair smell from the staircase of his attic. He tried to pinpoint the smell but could not pinpoint it and noted that his house was old and drafty and usually smells didn't linger. On day 4, he returns home from work. The smell is still there, but at this point, he can feel a heavy presence standing over his shoulders and breathing down his neck. He tried to brush it off, but the feeling followed him upstairs to the point when he went in the bathroom, he opened up the mirror cabinet so that the mirror was facing the wall because it was creeping him out. On finishing his shower, he felt much better, and this presence that he'd been feeling was no longer there until he walked past his 4-year-old daughter's bedroom. As he walked past the door, he could hear his daughter sleep talking and then heard a very loud bang and a crash. Obviously concerned, he opens his daughter's bedroom and finds her sound asleep in bed with the room completely undisturbed, except for the fact she was laying on top of her duvet and her teddies that she insists on being in the bed with her were scattered around her. Since she was still sound asleep, he thought nothing of it and left her room. The next morning, his daughter wakes up and tells him that she had a bad dream. She said that there was a man with no arms and sauce on his face, and he kept laughing at her while staring. She said that she'd told him to go away, and then an arm came through the wall, lifted her up out of her bed, crashed her into the ceiling, and then threw her back down onto the bed. The father pieced the dots together from her dream and what he'd heard the night before and asked her, "Sauce on his face?" She said, "Yeah, red sauce, like spaghetti." He still can't understand why he heard what had happened in his daughter's dream, but she was still asleep and completely uninjured, and what that burnt hair smell was. All he knows is that it's the only incident that's ever occurred in the house and nothing has happened since.